It's me. Good to be back. It's Africa's online diaspora network. Today is going to be quick. I'm going to be showing two short videos. I hope you guys have collected your PVC. If not, go and collect your PVC. This is important. It's so important, and it's dear to us. We have to collect our PVC. If you're in Nigeria and you don't collect your PVC, please do not collect your PVC. It's 89 days to the elections. We cannot afford to do like this. We cannot. It's high time we do what we need to do. So please go and collect your PVC. We're still going to be analyzing the Peter Obi at that house in London yesterday. So many things were said. I saw so many. I watched so many, and I listened to so many different analyses from different people, and it's just people were really happy. It was different from what they saw went to Chatham House. Different ball game. It was like comedy. I saw one guy. People are saying that Peter Obi was so stingy that he did not even share his questions for people to answer for him. What? That was cool. That was a good humor, man. He was so stingy that he didn't share his question for people to answer for him. That was the right one. That was good. So what we need to do, we have to do it. We just have to do it. Okay. First of all, I just show a video of Patu Tommy. He was with Peter Obi also. I mean, he knows what is good for the country. So he's been on Peter Obi's campaign trail. He talked about the diaspora immediately after the Chatham House meeting. So I will just play a bit of it. I want you guys to watch it. We are in diaspora. We are important in this work, in this war we are in this next phase of Nigeria. We are all. It's important. Okay, we all need to be. We all need to get involved because Nigeria needs us. That is the truth. It's our country. We got to make it work. As you're watching, please kindly share that people will hear and see what is in vogue, what we need to do. Kindly share it. Share the video. Follow us. Follow us on our Facebook page, and let's make it work. Okay. So let me quickly play the video of Pastor Tommy before I go to the analysis. Yeah, I call it today. Let's play it.
Even Japan.
Just a moment, please.
Post-Meiji Restoration was a function of the Japanese diaspora in Germany significantly. And we're saying Nigeria is ready for business. And it's the diaspora that will link Nigeria onto a platform that will make it a fast-growing economy. And that's why we're engaged so passionately with the diaspora. And we think we can work out these linkages that will make... just think of when I lived in the United States about 40-something years ago, most of my colleagues who tried to get any work were taxi drivers, cab drivers. I go into Chicago now and I watch the news. I'm not sure I'm in Lagos or in Chicago. The anchor has got a Nigerian name. This is 70% of the doctors of color in the United States today are Nigerian. That diaspora can transform Nigeria, and that's why we're engaged.
The PDP and the APC, they've been around for so long. They have roots back to the 1950s, the Action Group, the NCNC, and so on and so forth. And they've been in the trenches for all that time. So they have all the structures, they have all the history, they have all the background, okay? But then there's a growing group of people, young people, who knew nothing about 1950, nothing about 1966, nothing about 1979, and they don't like the Nigeria that they see. And therefore they're looking for a way out, having dealt with the two groups that seem to have driven Nigeria, and so on and so forth. The irony is that social media is everywhere. Even the women in the village have a phone and they receive things on social media, they shop on social media, and so on and so forth. But the truth of the matter is that now people are ready to try and at least say something. And there's nothing like wasting a vote. A vote is an expression of your interest and your wish and your desire. If you don't succeed, then so be it. But you have expressed yourself and you have said, this is the way I think. So neither an APC vote, nor a PDP vote, nor an SDP vote, nor a Labour vote will be wasted. I don't know why Nigerians have this notion that everyone must win. And until you vote for the party that wins, no. We want to vote for the party that we desire and have the people express themselves so that next time we can look at the numbers, we can look at the statistics and say that at least some people said that this is what we wanted. Even in the law courts, there's always what you call an exception report or a minority report. And sometimes you find that the minority report was actually the correct report in spite of everything. So nobody's going to waste their votes, and let people stop saying that votes are wasted. It's wrong, it's unfair, and it's trying to discourage people from actually saying what they want. You are not wasting your vote. You don't need to vote for the winning party. You just need to vote for the party that you think is best for Nigeria. Or if you want, the party that you think is best for your own interest. That's politics. There's nothing wrong with defending your own interest. But express yourself.
In the near future, we need the diaspora expertise in the Nigeria we're trying to create, particularly, medical doctors in the healthcare, the academics come get involved. I have said it before, those who have served out their careers, come and start a fresh one in Nigeria. Release equity from your properties, bring it to Nigeria, live like a king or a queen.
And there's so much burning desire, and there's so much that is happening back home. I just came in, I'm from Borno State. I was in the northeastern part of the country, the north central part of the country. Everybody is aware. There's so much awareness. And you see, there have never been a time like this. In the past, only about 30% of registered voters go to vote. This time around, with about over 90 million registered voters, we're looking at minimum 60 to 70% coming out to vote. The people that claim they have the structure, they have enjoyed 30% was just basically people from the rural areas that are not educated and few greedy ones. So I would say clearly that 30% of Nigerians have decided the future of over 200 million Nigerians in the last couple of years. And that is changing in this 2023 next month. That is changing. This time around, we have people, because even INEC has said it, black and white, that majority, about 60 to 70% of the registered voters are in the urban cities, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, in the town. And this time around, you can see all the polls, how it has favored Labour Party, Peter Obi and Dati, and it's because there's more awareness now. In the past, people have these PVCs, but it's just in their home, they don't care, but now everybody cares. And that is why I can assure you, we are training our agent across each polling unit, we are training our leaders across each ward, and on that day, we won't only come out to vote, we will stay and make sure that the vote is counted and uploaded to the Beavers INEC machine, and before we leave that place. So people are ready to have a new Nigeria. People want, enough of people, this Japa syndrome, people live in Nigeria, to Europe, to America. People need to stay back home and fix Nigeria and fix Africa. Africa is waiting for Nigeria, and Peter Obi and Dati will deliver that mandate.
The awareness is there. The willingness of the people it's amazing. So you can see how people chose to even join in online from around the world. I get a lot of people saying to me, I'm in the diaspora. I do have a PVC and I'm coming right back home to vote. I have a lot of people from the north, because I've always said the situation of insecurity, of poverty, of people not getting basic education and health, doesn't know your name, your tribe, or your creed. And so you see the bad governance that we've had in the past 7 years, and when we add it cumulatively, we're talking about 23 years of bad governance. It's telling on the people and what they want.
Yeah, you've heard it. It's still on the people, man. The bad governance is still on the people. So it's high time to make a change. During the diaspora, we have work to do. Call your people back home, take a PVC, and let's changing narratives. Okay, today I saw something that was really online today. They call it Article Gate. You know, all these people, Tinubu, Article, they have been having so many gates. In fact, their own is one of our gates now. I think it goes and what is his name? Professor Kayamo, he was saying he's ready to go to jail just to prove that the allegations that have been leveled against Atiku. Somebody came out. What is his name? I think Mr. Mike Achimo or something like that. With audio evidence, he said there is video evidence of how he colluded when he was the VP. You know, to have different companies and to siphon and really do a bad job, as a VP. So this is what is happening right now in Nigeria. So let's watch and see. We just watch and see. But one thing I have to say, at Gate, Tinubu Gate, gate or no gate, take your PVC. Let's make your vote count. It's important. Take your PVC, make your vote count. 39 days to go, man. We have 38 days to push. I'll push my own. You out there, push your own. People back in Nigeria, let them push their own. Make their voice will be heard. Let's change it. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. So I'm watching. Please share the video. Follow us on our page, our Instagram, our YouTube channel. It's important. But you can never know when they listen. One or two persons can change their mind and do the right thing. Some people have made up their mind they are not going to vote. So have made up their mind, okay, they registered, but the PCVC they documented it. Yesterday I said, even those in diaspora, they are fed up with what's happening in Nigeria. They don't want to be a part of it. Some of them said they don't want to be a part of it. So, as I said, don't let what is happening in Nigeria make you to give up on the country. Think of what you can do that for our country, what you can do to make our country better, not what country can do for you. Yeah, they can only do. Like maybe that was why you left Nigeria, but don't give in, don't give up. Let's make it happen. And again, I saw some killings, burning and neck offices, especially in the east. Come on, you guys should wake up. You guys should wake up. Those in the east, go to talk to these guys that are doing these killings and burning, try to burn neck offices. It's not fair. It's not good. You guys want to have the time to make a change. You guys have been complaining. You guys want to secede from the country, and now there is a light in the horizon. You guys want to quench it. No, this is not fair for you guys, man. If I part of those hooligans, I call them hooligans. Sorry to say, this is from it. That's not good. Just stop killing. Stop burning properties. Stop burning government properties. This is not good, man. It's money. It's money. We're saying there's no money. So you use money, you burn it down. It's still money you need to fix it up. Okay, let's make this nation work. Let's do the right thing. Vote out the old brigades and bring in new people. I know guys are frustrated. There is frustration in the land. So, but don't put it in on that people. Those people who are killing, they are victims of bad governance. So don't do that. They are victims also, man. Even if the policeman, come on, he's just doing his job to survive, to make a living, to feed the family. Or the other officers, don't kill them. It's uncalled for. It's just uncalled for. Let's be matured, man. Let's be matured. What will you gain by killing them? Or what will you gain by, except maybe all this are being done by political so-called elites, those political, they know that they are going to lose out. Maybe if they are the one doing it, they will fail. They will fail. They will just fail. Okay, they will just fail. I said today I'll have two videos. I will play the other one. We'll play the other one. That one is the analysis. People have seen what to be, what he said in that house. See, journalists, they were analyzing, So see, it's so different from what Tinubu did. They are foreign journalists, trying to analyze. The guy was, Obi was so direct, answering the questions without delegating the answers to people. Delegating the questions to people. Tough questions, excellent questions, and he answered all excellently. These are people we need. People that are heady, people that are agile, people that has integrity, has good past records. He was a governor. He was MD in banks. He was good records. Nobody has been able to come out with anything that will make him to. It was for to have suspicion on him. No, nothing at all. But the rest, come on. The bags are so full of incriminating evidences, so glaring, lies upon lies. Nigeria, let's wake up. Let's make amends. Let's make a change. Take your PVC. As for me, I said I'm going to convert for Peter Obi. I'm going to do it in the next 39 days, the election. I'm going to do it, if possible for me. I can be doing 2 live videos. I'll just come say, vote Peter Obi. That will be okay. Come back again, vote Peter Obi. That will be okay. You can never know. I affect one person over there, I'm doing this because I can't vote right now, but I just have to do it. Let's do our part. We can make it work. Okay, we can make it work. As you're watching, share the video, like the video, follow our page. Let me follow our page on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Let me quickly this. Just after the Charterhouse interview, he had a kind of analysis interview with one of the foreign journalists. So let's just watch it for a few minutes or so. I call it a day. But when you watch all these things, make up your mind what you need to do. Do you want to live a better life? Do you want to live a better life? Do you want to have a life that all bequeath a good life for your children and children are born? Think about that. Don't think of what you gain now. Don't think of what you get to gain, what you need to, maybe that promises you a good, I don't know, I don't know anything, appointment, or stuff like that. But for me, man, you guys gotta make a choice.
With the international community and Nigerians in the diaspora on his vision for policy change and institutional reforms in Nigeria. Arise chief correspondent John Cookson caught up with him in London.
Like every other nation, we're not going to fulfill it overnight. What we want to do is to reverse the present trend and show that we're on path to growth, we're on path to doing the right things, build the sense of hope that will help us to mobilize the resources to continue trading on that path. No government have enough. No government have fulfilled everything overnight. People are not expecting in Nigeria 100% result. They want 100% effort, and that we're in the right direction. And with that hope, we'll start mobilizing resources to continue trading on the right path.
Now, there are millions of more voters this time than before. I think you mentioned 12 million more voters. How can you be sure that these young people who traditionally don't vote actually go to the polling booths and vote?
Because of what they're going through. They're left out there without any means of livelihood, without knowing where the next meal will come from, without any jobs. So for them, it's critical. But most of them are running for presidency through me. And my promise is that I will not let them down. We must build a Nigeria where they will be proud to see their Nigerians. And that's what I want to do.
You're going to need the young people to be president, but you're also going to need the backing of the Muslim population, which traditionally votes for the president. Are you confident that you've got their vote? As a devout Catholic?
No, let me tell you. There's no religion in Nigeria that is no suffering. There's nobody that buys bread cheaper. Everybody's going through the same problem. The Muslims don't have uninterrupted electricity. They don't have good roads. They don't have good schools. When universities closed down, the Muslims, the Christians, everybody, the same thing. So religion is not an issue. It's an elite conspiracy to continue to be in power. That is not the issue today. The issue today is how do we mobilize the young people, Muslims, Christians, everybody alike, to ensure that we have good governance. A governance that cares for everybody, Muslim and Christians alike. And that's what we're going to do.
Now, when you become president, what's your foreign policy as far as the UK is concerned? Will there be more trade between the two countries?
We'll maintain the same relationship as it is today and enhance it. But that will be first. We need to deal with domestic issue, because your foreign policy is more robust when you have domestic stability, which is what we're going to do first, and be able to build an economy that is more robust domestically, and then be able to export more, build more relationship. UK being our traditional partners, of course, we've had a long relationship, and it will remain the same.
What's your number one priority? What do you want to achieve within the 100 days?
Well, it's not about what I'm going to achieve in 100 days. It's about bringing government that people can trust. Of course, we're going to focus on fighting and ensuring that we secure the country, dealing with issues of rule of law, bringing civility and order in the system.
A major speech, of course, delivered by Peter Obi at Chatham House. How did he come across?
The room was full of obedience, Charles, so you can imagine that he was playing to a happy house. They applauded his every applause line, so that has to be taken into account. There was a sprinkling of journalists, including myself. But look, it was such a difference, such a contrast to the Tinubu press conference appearance at Chatham House back in December. This guy, first of all, he stood up for the whole of his speech. He didn't stick to the script. He was witty, he was charming, he comes across as being very intelligent, and some of the things that he's promising for the Nigerian people are fantastic, and one wishes him well. Yeah. But as I asked him at the start of that interview, where's the money going to come from with inflation running at 20%, growth at around 2-3% for Nigeria? He's proposing plans of billions and trillions of dollars, but for the faithful, that didn't matter too much. And the reaction on the internet has been amazing. He's very much a man of social media, but I'm looking at tweets now from clearly supporters. One said it's the best address he's ever given to anywhere, even in Nigeria. It was fresh, it was precise, it hit the bullet points. Another wrote, he's sincere, intelligent, witty at times, and covered a whole range of subjects, which is absolutely true. And afterwards he was kind enough to sit down with people like myself for a chat.
What's the significance of Nigerian presidential hopefuls always going to Chatham House to speak? By the end of this week, all the frontline presidential candidates would have spoken there.
Yeah, well, look, it gives them an international audience, doesn't it? Because if they come and speak at Chatham House is such a prestigious place that journalists and analysts, they want to go, and there's a tradition of going there and listening to what's being said. So it's a great venue to speak at, and presidents, kings, queens, and prime ministers going back to the 18th century have spoken at Chatham House. So to answer your question, it puts them on the world stage. And although, of course, the election is in Nigeria, people are watching from all over the world. And in fact, 60,000 people tuned into the Chatham House feed, as well as us carrying it live on Arise. So it gets them world attention. and there were other broadcasters there. I mean, Channel 4, Sky News was there. And, you know, you can't buy that kind of publicity. So it's a shrewd move for candidates to appear at Chatham House.
Arise chief correspondent John Cookson there in London.
Yeah, you've heard a little bit of analysis from that foreign journalist. He just said it. The difference between him and what Tinubu said, everything. The guy was excellent. He hit the nail on the head. Everything perfect. The questions were direct. I said them perfectly. But everywhere was so electrifying. And I played yesterday. You saw the place was really electrifying. People were, it was so cold, but people were outside waiting. You know, it was. Let's hope for a better Nigeria. So I would say, please get your PVC. Let's make it count. We can make it count. You can make it count. I can make it count. Let's make it count. Okay, is Nigeria of our dream is possible. Nigeria, the giant Africa is possible. Nigeria, the most black nation in the whole world, to be the best as it's been before is possible. In fact, to regain more than the Lord's glory is possible. With us working together with Pataobi, we will make Nigeria great again. Okay? Don't give in, don't give up. Let's tell them that it's high time the youth take over the hands of affair. I will do the right thing. I will make it work. So please pass the message around. Let everybody tell them, take a PVC, do the right thing. When you vote, don't leave the place. Make sure it's counted. Make sure it's uploaded to this server. Take videos, live videos. Let it go viral. Let's make it happen. We will see how they can do this stealing. We will see how the talks will come in there and scatter and steal the ballot boxes, because everybody will be on live streaming videos. Take your phone or streaming it. Let the talks come. Let the police come with their tear gas. I mean, we all want a better society for everyone. So the police want a better society for themselves, for their children also. Even the thugs, they are doing golf. They are golf. They are one. The hunger. 2, because of insecurity. 3, they are being threatened. Or 4, they don't understand what they are doing. Maybe just ignorance. They're just doing what they think is good, which is too bad, which is too bad. So, which is just down too bad. Okay, so as I said, share it. Okay, share this video. Let it go around. Let people see it. And then follow us on our Instagram. Follow us on our page. It's good to do it so that people can see. I can convince one person with just this video. That is what I want. Convince people, let them vote, do the right thing. Maybe you are enjoying what the people, the power be right now. We're enjoying the dividends as per seeing, I don't know, you have an appointment, but is that all? Is that all in life? Is that what you want to achieve? Is that your script in life, your real script in life? Don't play on that script. Play your real script. Make a mark. And let people leave a good mark behind. That is what we're saying. Let's make the country great again. We can make it great again. I'll leave you guys for today. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. So share this video. Let it go around and let's make things work. All right. Thank you so much. Good night.